How do we get people to embrace our ideas? How can we convince them to adopt our proposals? And how do we persuade them to open their wallets and make a purchase? These are questions we encounter constantly in our work. Some individuals seem to have a natural talent for gaining agreement from others, thanks to their excellent observation and analytical skills. But fear not if you don't possess these innate abilities. Today, I want to share with you 5 real-life psychology experiments to help you better understand the inclinations and motivations of most people. By leveraging these experiments and applying the findings, we can break free from our current circumstances and move towards a better life. Let's start with the Decoy Effect. Duke University's behavioral economist, Dan Ariely, conducted an experiment involving 100 college students who viewed an advertisement for a magazine subscription. The online version was priced at $59, while the print edition bundled with the online version was priced at $125. Participants were asked to choose which option they preferred. Surprisingly, 68 people chose the online version, while only 32 opted for the print edition bundle. However, when a third option, a print edition priced at $125, was introduced, the number of people selecting the online version dropped to 16, and the print edition bundle increased to 84, while no one chose the print edition alone, the third option. This experiment demonstrates how people's judgments are influenced by the comparative choices presented to them. So, when facing options, it's essential to evaluate each one's value without comparing it to others. The focus should be on whether the product truly serves our needs, to ensure we don't fall into the trap of the decoy effect. Next, let's explore the mimicry effect. Social psychologist Adam Galinsky conducted an experiment in a restaurant. The subjects were the restaurant's customers, and the experimenters were the waiters. In Group A, waiters repeated the customers' orders exactly as stated. In Group B, waiters made slight changes in their phrasing while repeating the orders. The results showed that waiters in Group A received tips 70% higher than those in Group B. This experiment highlights the power of mimicking others' actions and habits, as it tends to create a favorable impression. It's like being with a close friend who intuitively understands without saying much. So, when someone tells you something, and you're unsure how to respond, try mirroring their gestures and repeating their words. Even if you're an introvert, you can still have good relationships by occasionally synchronizing with others. It creates a sense of closeness, like raising a glass together, instantly fostering a sense of consensus. Now let's delve into the gold gradient effect. Columbia Business School conducted an experiment in a coffee shop using loyalty cards. Version A required customers to collect 10 stamps to earn a free coffee, while version B required 12 stamps for the same reward but with 2 pre-stamp sections. The result: more people with version B cards achieved a free coffee compared to version A. Similarly, psychologist Clark Hull conducted an experiment with a mouse in a maze, placing food near the exit. He discovered that the closer the mouse got to the exit, the faster it ran. In other words, as the goal drew nearer, the mouse's motivation grew stronger. This coffee shop experiment proves that this rule applies to us humans as well. When we're reminded of how close we are to achieving a goal, we pay more attention to the distance remaining. Even when distances are equal, different calculations can significantly impact our motivation. In our work, rather than dwelling on the distance to our goals, let's take a moment to look back at the progress we've made and reflect on how close we are to achieving them. Let's move on to the small packaging strategy. Behavioral economists Dilip Soman and Amar Chima conducted an experiment where they handed out boxes containing 24 cookies to taste testers. Group A received unwrapped cookies, while Group B received cookies that were individually wrapped. The results were astonishing. Group A testers finished all the cookies in an average of 6 days, while Group B took 24 days to finish them. This experiment demonstrates how increasing or decreasing the number of steps involved can affect our level of action. Many of us often find ourselves aimlessly surfing the internet or checking emails. But why is that? It's because going online or checking emails only requires picking up a phone and tapping the screen. We tend to lean towards activities with fewer steps. Therefore, strategically adding or reducing steps can be an effective way to introduce variety into our lives. Just like me, to avoid being enslaved by social media, I intentionally delete or block certain apps and websites, making it less convenient to access them. Even if I suddenly feel the urge to grab my phone, I won't find those apps easily, and it deters me from indulging in distractions. On the other hand, for things we genuinely want to accomplish, minimizing steps is the key. For example, to establish a consistent morning jogging routine, simply put on your workout clothes the night before. And if you want to focus on reading, bring only the book and your wallet to a nearby cafe. Lastly, let's explore the Marshmallow Experiment. Stanford University psychologist Walter Mischel conducted a simple yet captivating experiment with 600 children between the ages of 4 and 6. In a room, each child was given a marshmallow and told that if they could resist eating it for 15 minutes, they would receive a second marshmallow as a reward. The experiment aimed to measure the children's ability to delay gratification. Surprisingly, about 1/3 of the children resisted eating the marshmallow. Fast forward to 14 years later, researchers located many of the participants, who were now 18 or 19 years old, for a follow-up study. Those who had successfully resisted eating the marshmallow displayed outstanding achievements. They excelled in academics, with test scores averaging 10 points higher than those who succumbed to temptation. These children displayed excellent social interactions with teachers, peers, and parents, exhibited strong adaptability, and demonstrated greater self-control. In contrast, many of the children who had eaten the marshmallow either didn't attend university or ended up in low-paying menial jobs. Some struggled academically or dropped out altogether. Only a minority achieved true success. Those who can conquer one temptation are often better equipped to resist various temptations. Conversely, those who succumb to one temptation would likely fall prey to others as well. This is why I encourage everyone to practice meditation. Continuously improving your willpower allows you to persevere in every endeavor better than others. And speaking of that, if you are interested to know more about meditation or any other intriguing topics, drop a comment and let me know. By the way, I've also made a video that reveals 5 psychology tricks to boost your charm and make everyone love talking to you. Watch this video now and let's unlock the secrets of irresistible charm together.